welcome to Lakanyi. I know it's been forever since I last posted, but I'm back. So we're gonna be making these face masks today. You will need some elastic, you'll need some fabric. So I basically made it from the fabric that I have today, and I made this jacket as well to go with it. But the video I'll be doing today is our face masks. If you want a video of the jacket, just let me know and I can just do that, because I can just use some other fabric I have, make the exact same thing. So the jacket is an easy pattern. As you can see, it's very basic and it goes over pretty much anything like a kimono would or something like that, and it's pretty thin, so it's good for summertime. Alright, so let's go in, let's make that video. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this pattern, and we're gonna need elastic. We're going to be cutting this with scissors, so you're going to need scissors too. And then you're going to need some of this for the nose area. It has wire in it, so that helps. And you're going to need half of it, so we're going to be cutting those in half. The next step is the elastic for the ears. We're gonna need 5 inches of this, and we're gonna need 2 pieces. So just grab your scissors and cut right by the 5-inch mark. I would go for elastic that is thinner than this, so you don't get that ear pushback. I just didn't have access to that. The next step is to grab the pattern, lay it on the fabric, and just mark where it ends. We are gonna fold that over, and what we're gonna need is 4 layers of the fabric. That way we have enough for one face mask. Then you just snip away at the end of that, and voila. Now grab some pins and pin along all the corners of the pattern to just have that nice and fastened. We are then gonna cut that as well, and just cut as close as you can to that mask pattern. Okay, now that that is done, we look at the upper mask, and we are going to need to make a marking for that. That way we can remember that that is the top of the pattern, because the 2 sides are very similar. The upper and the lower mask have quite a similar pattern, but they're not exactly the same measurements. So as you see right there, a bit of a notch, and then we're just going to have to sew along there. Okay, so we're almost there. The next step is then to cut little slits in the fabric around the circular part. That would then ease the tension and give you a better fit. Now that that is done, we are then going to turn that around so it is the right side out. And as you can see, that then smooths way better than if we had not cut that. We're then going to grab the other mask, and we're going to look for that notch that we cut, and we're then going to match that up to the other fabric. That way we have both of the top patterns together. Now pay attention to this. One side is going to be inside out. The other side is going to be the right side out. We're then going to match these 2 patterns up with the notches touching each other. There you go. Then we're going to grab a pin, pin along the nose area, And then it's our elastic. We just loop that, and then we're gonna go to the part of the mask that had the markings for the elastic, and we're gonna pin that on there. Make sure you leave a bit of a gap for sewing, so don't pin the elastic right next to the edge of the fabric. Okay, once you're done with that, you would just pull that fabric up and then pin it right there at the top as well. And then you're gonna need to do the same thing to the other side. With this one, I've already had the elastic in there, and I'm gonna have to sew around and leave a gap. That way I can turn it inside out. So there's the gap. That's gonna help me turn the fabric inside out. And we're pretty much almost done, guys. Okay, now you grab that for the nose and you're gonna mark it. You're gonna see how long that is, and you're gonna make pin markings along there because we're gonna have to sew that part in. There you can see my pins are in, and we're gonna leave that side open because we need a section to be able to push this wire through. So I already sewed that part off the top nose area, and now I am pushing that wire piece through. Then the last part would be to sew up that top nose area. Okay, wait, actually one more step, and that is pretty much just closing that hole off. Now let's sew along that line. And there we go. The face mask is complete. Thank you for watching. Products in this video are available for sale.